Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my darling sisters. Ramadan is going to start in a few hours, inshallah. If the moon is sighted tonight, I'm so grateful that it's around the corner and I can't wait. It's going to be my 6th Ramadan. So yeah, it's good. It's very exciting times for me. Alhamdulillah. So my daughter and I will be experiencing our 6th Ramadan. For me personally, I feel like I'm a 6-year-old child in Islam. And I really wanted to share a personal story with all of you when I was 6 years old, and how the behavior of another 6-year-old Muslim girl changed my life. I will share with you a story about my best friend, my soul sister. Her name is Yasmin Haq, and I'm going to tag this video so you know who I'm talking about. Well, we went to the same school, and alhamdulillah, we're actually born on the same day. She's a few hours younger than me. She doesn't like it when I say it to other people. She wants to be the older one. But yes, my darling Yasmin Haq, my soul sister, she's a few hours younger than me. And we met when we were in year 1 at school. And it was a sports day, and we were playing, you know how at lunchtime, kids play around, and we were playing tag. So we, running around, very active. And at the end of the lunch session, we lined up to get a drink from the tap. And I noticed that she was all red, and she was, very fair girl. So her cheeks were blushing. She was red. She was sweaty, but she wasn't getting a drink. And I asked her, I said, have a drink. And she said, no, I'm fasting. And she doesn't remember this story, but alhamdulillah, I do very vividly, because it left a huge imprint in my life. We were 6 years old, and she said to me she's fasting, and I didn't understand what she was talking about. So I asked her, because I come from a family who worship idols, and she was my first experience with a Muslim person. And I asked her what she was talking about, and she said, no, actually I asked her, aren't you thirsty? And I said, why are you fasting? Aren't you thirsty? And she said, well, I'm doing it for Allah. And I think that was the first time I actually heard the word Allah, because prior to that I had no experience with Muslims or with the word Allah. Alhamdulillah. So her dedication that day to her fast, a 6-year-old girl telling another 6-year-old girl that she's not going to drink water because she's fasting for Allah, it left a huge mark in my life. And at the age of 35, 36, when I embraced Islam, it was at her brother's house. He oversaw the Shahada that we took, my daughter and I, and it was from that day till today. And I feel like Yasmin was sent into my life by Allah as a gift, a blessing, and we remain soul sisters, we remain close friends. We've been there through thick and thin. But all of that aside, somebody's behavior can really affect another person. And just be mindful every day how your behavior may be directly or indirectly affecting someone, to the point where perhaps that person who is not yet a Muslim, but your behavior may be something that would, evoke curiosity about Islam, or lead them to pick up the Quran and start reading, because that is what Yasmin was for me. She evoked that curiosity in me, and she made me, she didn't make me, but of course Hidayat comes from Allah, but her behavior was a display of Islam. Her behavior was something that drew me to want to investigate about what it was that she had in her life that I felt from inside I was lacking. And alhamdulillah, I just want to take this opportunity today to say that even though it's only been 6 years for me, sixth Ramadan for me, inshallah. But you know, the journey of being a Muslim so far has really taught me that behavior has a lot to do with how you practice your Islam and how we practice our faith and display it to other people. So inshallah, may this Ramadan be a time of reflection, a time of light and peace and beauty that we can find in ourselves to then bring forth and spread it out to others, so we may behave in ways that attract other people to this beautiful faith called Islam. Have a wonderful Ramadan. I love you all, and I'm here for you if you need me. My Australian phone number is 6145197786. Have a happy Ramadan. Have a blissful Ramadan. Have a peaceful Ramadan. Inshallah, I will chat with you again soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.